Our queer community has been called to the streets week after week for things like to support things like drag story time in libraries, pride celebrations in schools.
The 2SLGBTQ+ community in Calgary say it's been a tough year for them, and as the city gears up to celebrate the annual Calgary Pride Festival, these artists are painting their hearts out in the form of murals here at the Central Memorial Park.
It took just under 12 hours. We have 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. permitted with the city, and we wrapped up just shy of that. This was pretty much exactly hit the nail on the head for how ambitious I could be in that time cycle with all the figures that I was playing with and the grid process that I was using. And the work is called Love and Liberty. So for this work, I wanted to respond to the year that we've had in our city.
Simar says even while painting this mural at the park, she had to face insults and hate speech from strangers. Since the beginning of 2023, Calgary has seen multiple protests against the 2SLGBTQ+ community.
We don't need to hear their messed up stories.
There were multiple protests against drag shows in January. In February, Chinook Blast had to postpone 2 performances. March saw more protests and clashes outside Calgary libraries in relation to drag story times. The city of Calgary passed the Safe Access bylaw, but even that didn't stop protesters from demonstrations against drag queen story times in April. And in June, a rainbow-colored crosswalk in nearby Okotoks was splashed with white paint. Even earlier this month, a hate speech incident took place at the Pride Walk at Central Memorial Park.
This is something that a lot of members deal with on a regular basis, and while it has heightened in the last little bit and become, or not even last little bit, but the last several months and years, it has heightened, and I know that it has caused a lot of our members of our community that sense of insecurity and that sense of fear, but we encourage people, members of our community, their friends and family who love and support them, there is nothing to be afraid of here, and our strength is in numbers, and we're really encouraging that this year, if you're going to show up to Pride, now is the year to do that.
Calgary's Central Memorial Park is the site of the city's first Pride protest over 30 years ago. And to kick off celebrations for Calgary Pride 2023, these 4 new murals have been painted as part of a project, With You with Pride, in partnership with the City of Calgary and presented by Rogers together with Shaw. Rogers is the parent company of City News. In Calgary, Henna Saeed, City News.